Hello, everybody, and welcome to Magical Monday. I didn't think I was going to get on today, and I decided to get on today because there's so much going on in this world. And New Year's is coming, and New Year's is going to be interesting this year. And let's just say I did a poll for the collective. The Schumann resonance was going skyrocketed the other day. So the energy is really out there, and now we have to get into the energy and just be basically. Um, we're going to start out with the dates. Now, this is for now and beyond. So I'm doing this one for the New Year, the New Year's Eve, and Magical Monday because I already did one for the other day. But this is kind of like a uh, kickoff of the other one because I think people need to kind of hear things, and sometimes you hear things over and over, but you didn't get it the first three times. So that's why a lot of this is kind of like a repeat type thing, but really, we never really get much of a repeat type thing. But I know that the energies are really, really rocking it out there. So let's keep rocking it with positive energy because we don't need no negative energy. Okay, today, this is what it's going to be. It's 12/31, which is tomorrow, New Year's Eve. 2024 is a 15, which goes to a 6. And then we've got 1/1 of 2000. Ooh, I have 24. I got to get used to, we got to get used to writing that. 2025, and that's 11. So that's a master number. And that's a great number. Okay, we're not going to go any further. It doubles in energy, the 11. I've been seeing 11s, 44, 33s. That's a master number. You don't want to break it up or anything. It will double in energy. Now we are going to read the Soul Helper Oracle to see where we're going with this. And we got a number 19, which goes down to a 1. I mean, it's a 10 and it goes down to a 1. Enter the temple of truth and learn to value it. Now, this card, if you look at it, she's going to the temple of truth because she needs to know. But look how she's looking kind of side, not back, but side, like she's hesitant. So, what are we hesitant about going into the temple of truth? I know a lot of people don't want to hear the truth. They want the sugar-coated truth. You can't sugarcoat that. That things like this that are going on right now, and this is considered a joker card of the deck. So this should be interesting. This card is like the joker in the deck. If you draw it, something major is about to happen. You will experience God. You will recognize the source of all being, God, or the divine source is not a living being, not a thing or idea, but an experience. Some things that pervades and changes you. Everything is in God. Everything you can see, all of creation is within the divine source. At times you may feel disconnected, but God is flowing through you at each and every moment. God, the divine source, or the term you prefer to use, is within you and around you. Enter the temple of truth that lies within your heart and call to God there. The time has come. Seek out the silence that you need for this and be ready. Search for your truth, but not in the outside world. It can only be found in your own heart. Open yourself to understanding the truth is entirely individual. Everyone has their own truth, which is good since everyone feels and sees things in their own way. Everyone has the right to his or her own truth and should be wise and generous enough to respect and tolerate that of others. Start to value your own truth. Set out on the journey of experiencing yourself. Be brave. You have been ready for a long time. Recognize that it is your mission to be happy and to experience new things. For you, there is only one temple of truth. and you will find it inside you. Deep in your heart is where you will find all the answers that prompted your questions. Now read the previous sentence again and take it to heart, but focus on it and understand it with your mind. Deep in your heart is where you will find all the answers that prompted your question. So, to put it bluntly, go into a meditation and you don't even have to say what you want. Source can hear what you're saying and just think about it. Just think about what you don't want to know and what you need to know. Because if you're not feeling it in your heart, you're not there yet. Christ consciousness is within our heart, and that's where we need to go. So we've got some interesting cards. Now, we're going to go for that. Okay. And I'll tell you, some of these cards. Okay, this is where we're going. We got a number 26, which is an 8, infinity, and the mere self-reflection writer big picture. I honor the full book of my life, every chapter that I write. Yeah, we are the authors of our own story. We just haven't realized it yet. The author, the story, the mirror, seeing our full self, not just parts. It can be so easy to get lost in one chapter or one page of your life. But remember, we've got a whole book going and so many more pages to go. Focusing too much on details can cause us to lose our grasp on where we are. This can cause us greater inner turmoil. Zooming in too close to our life can make us feel that we are not doing enough, haven't done enough, are not enough. We feel unworthy or lost, lose sight of our main goal. To find the wholeness and fulfillment by living our dharma and unique purpose, to overcome our unique obstacles and receive sacred gifts of transforming at different checkpoints in life. It doesn't happen at once. We're in this for the long game. Have you forgotten all that you have already been through and overcome just to get to this point? The chapter you are currently in, so much has happened and you have grown so much. You just can't always see. Don't skip ahead. Enjoy the chapter you are writing now. This card can be a positive omen that something soon will happen to unlock more character development within you. This is something that leads you to a deeper knowledge of who you are meant to be, something that helps to bring you home to who you are. It could be a moment of realization or even simply a personality trait of yours that is alchemizing into something greater. Adopt a zoomed out perspective on your life every now and again, especially when you feel behind, unworthy, or lost. Look at your whole self in the mirror. Remember to be patient and that there is a bigger picture to all of this. Imagine your life as though it is a book, remembering that you have so many more pages to fill. You are becoming more beautiful every day that passes. Okay. I got a bug that is like, I don't know what it is, but it's swarming me. That's a perfect. I mean, we do. If you look at this, she's got magic flowing out of the book. This is her book. This is her book she's working on. And she may get stumped once in a while, but I think everybody should be writing their book. And if you need, get little recordings and record yourself. Some people don't like to write. They can't think, but I could do recordings very easily. because I talk to myself constantly. Okay, that was a really good one. I've been saying we have to work on self. There was one thing that we had to do, two things actually, is learn yourself and do not doubt yourself. That's, yeah. Um, we know more than we think we do. When it comes out, it's meant to come out because the messenger oracle says, trust in the magic. Magic is the mysteries and coincidentals. It is at the heart of those moments of synchronicity and knowing. It is woven into the awareness that there is more to life than what we can see. It is born of that moment when you step without fear and with loving heart into the void. Voice your desire and have great spirit send this message to show you the way. Trust in magic. It is real and it surrounds you. Yeah, and we had woven lot yesterday with the void. We have to try to go into a void like of relaxation and nobody messing with you out in the world, so you can actually concentrate really on nothing. You don't have to think about things that are going on around you. You need to relax and meditate and find out what's coming within your heart space. Okay, now the Divine Master wanted to come out and play, and the Divine Master is Mary Magdalene. Sacred vessel, you are the answer. Be guided to your purpose. See, we want everybody to tell us what we're supposed to be. You know within. You may say, nah, I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I can do that. And then you'll talk your way out of what you want to do. But if you really focus on just letting go and letting the answer come from within your heart space, you'll feel it when it's right for you. Mary Magdalene was one of the original followers of Jesus Christ. It has been recorded that she had the first vision of the risen Christ when she went to his tomb on Easter morning. And it was through this vision that he revealed to her his sacred teachings and initiated her as a teacher. She was the apostle to apostles, and it is therefore through her that a pivotal aspect of the original teachings of Christ has reached the world. Mary was a highly sensitive clairvoyant, and it has been speculated that she was the partner, wife, divine consort of Jesus. If Jesus was the vehicle of Christ's energy, Mary was the vehicle for the Magdalene, a powerful feminine force that renders all beings equal and helps the world see that the voices of the feminine are not only important but sacred. Sacred force that can save the world from ruin. You are the answer you seek. You hold the treasure, the magic, and the mystery. Right now, you are being encouraged to recognize that you are a valuable part of the universal plan. If you have a strong desire to share what you have learned, it's time to do so. This can be scary and sometimes overwhelming because putting yourself out there can leave you open to scrutiny. But if you are comfortable with your gifts and teachings, you hold a sacred energy that allows others to see you clearly. The light of the Magdalene is surrounding you now and encouraging you to recognize that the healing you have experienced is actually what you are here to teach. Take some time to reflect on what you have overcome and see that this experience can help many. Your personal testimony can move others and even mountains. Lean on your creator and know that you are being called to be a vessel for the sacred. That's awesome. I love that. Okay. So we got all those done, and we're just gonna go right into the message for today. We got some great cards that popped out yesterday. I did it yesterday, well, late last night. Uh, and the first one we got was the goblins. Now this is kind of a past, and then the now, and then kind of the future. So basically, it's all three. It could be your now space, it could be your past, it could be your future. It all depends on how the energy wants to take the cards and take you down the road to seeing what's going on. Goblins. Fear is an illusion. Choose love today. Forgive yourself and others. People are fearing. I can feel it. If they're bringing up the goblins, yeah, goblins are born when you're wounded, and something essential is lost in that experience. From that point on, as you forget your wholeness, they remain with you in the shadows. There they remind you of what brought them into being by mimicking your own voice, tricking you into believing that you're unworthy, victimizing, or unlovable. They hold you hostage through low self worth, self sabotage, and the feeling that you're lacking what you need. If goblins pay you a visit, know that they represent the shadow of your own self or someone else's, and that they're leading you into a potentially restricted situation. A goblin's cards appear is an opportunity for growth. However, and a signal that you must love yourself. No human is without flaws. The goblin's message is that you must release resentments and negative self talk. Within you is the spark of the divine. Ask Spirit to help heal you. Miracles can and do happen. Let go of the negativity. Uh, I think we all needed that after my few days of Dark Night of the Soul. I don't know how yours was, but I think I needed that because the gremlins were out with me. I had a lot of negative stuff. And yeah, I'm out of goblin stage. Luckily, I didn't get gobbled up by them. But yeah, the goblins is a yeah, different card. And it is pretty spooky. There's little eyes coming out of all the trees and all kinds of stuff. Yeah. Okay, now we got the dreams of Gaia wanted to come out and play with the goblins. So with the goblins, we got yeah. This is the number 14, which goes down to a five. We're on the five roll again. Fives are really hot in the last couple days, so I don't know what's going to happen. Now this came in reverse. This is the King of Air, and there's a potential blockage here with this card. The King of Air reverse represents a man who is extremely intelligent and charming and sadly cruel. He is someone who takes delight in using his mental act to cut people down and make others feel less confident and sure of themselves. He likes to have people second guessing themselves. And because he also possesses a gift for convincing others that he is well intentioned and has only their best interest at heart. People seek out his advice, but he is a power seeker who likes to play games, mind games. What he wants is to dominate and control, not because he is emotionally broke. He's not broken or wounded, but because it makes him feel powerful, he does it just because he can. If you have someone of this nature in your life, the King of Air reverse represents a need to cut ties and protect yourself from another's manipulations or desire to control you, or in turn, a need to desire you. Might have to control and manipulate others. Only pain will come from this relationship and behavior. Uh, it's time to wake up. and realize that you're special. And we can't let other people's opinions of us cloud our judgment because there'll be all kinds of people that have an opinion, but that's just it. They're allowed. You may feel bad the way they feel about you, but still it's their opinion. Okay, now we got a lot of king going on. We got the King of Cups, and I think the other day we had it, but it was upside down. Wise diplomatic balance between head and heart, devoted advisor, counselor. The King of Cups indicates the asker is able to balance their head and heart in relationships, or serves as a reminder to remain level-headed and calm when forced with interpersonal conflict. The King of Cups is also a reminder to not repress emotions. It's essential to fully feel sadness, hurt, and fear, as well as happiness, fulfillment, and joy. We often avoid emotions worried they will engulf us. Yeah, that's still a good card. I mean, there is some emotions going on because you don't realize the purpose. You're not trusting the magic and you're not looking in the mirror. You're going into the truth temple a lot with your heart. You feel it and then you're gone. You feel it and then you let it go. That's what I'm getting. So the goblins are there and they're stopping you, that mind games they're playing. And then the King of Cups is blowing his horn, and it's just still, you got to be careful with this scenario. Now we got the 35 on the Enchanted Map Oracle, and this is an 8, but it's education. Wisdom comes from Okay, I want to make sure it wasn't reversed. Wisdom comes from participating in life, not just reading about it. This card suggests that you might not have enough knowledge about what you seek, the direction to take your circumstances, or the nature of your inquiry. Important information is coming. Now is the time to go to school, ask a person who might know more than you do, or find a teacher of a course of study so that you can more clearly understand what the next right action must be. Sometimes life unexpectedly sends you to an unfamiliar school and you must learn by experience. Now is a time to be teachable, open to changing your perception and notions. Be a student and be willing to state the most powerful mantra of all: I don't know yet. I like that. My dad always said, there's nothing you can't do, kiddo. But I could have said, yeah, I don't know yet. He would have just looked at me and rolled his eyes. Okay, and with education, we got the three of air, which looks like Harry Potter doing education. We couldn't have had two better cards together, huh? But I'm thinking it's like this because he's looking into his book, she's looking into her books, and they're not paying attention. No, I think this is it. Her back. She's facing away and he's facing his book. But she's facing her book too with little Tinkerbell on the herring. Okay, let's see what education has to say. Or this one has to say. It's education. Go figure. Expand your mind. Every experience offers a lesson. Educate is a lifelong process. Learn. Lessons repeat until we understand. Don't kill the messenger. Ignorance is not to be proud of. Yeah, this symbolizes the importance of education right now and helping us reach our highest potential, which that's telling you right there, education. Education. Okay, now the clarifier for that was the King of Wands. We had three kings. Ooh, my three kings? Was there a movie like that? I don't know. King of Wands, look at him. And it's not reversed. Yeah. Okay. Leadership, vision, big picture, taking control, daring decisions, boldness, optimism. King of Wands card signifies the asker is competent and capable. There will be a chance to meet interesting people. You can successfully negotiate and state your point of view. This card also shows up as a reminder to trust oneself. The asker, the asker's intuition knows the way. This is a time to fully embrace their strengths and wisdom, which will enable them to make a huge difference in the world. Yeah, the kings were pretty cool, I thought. Thought the kings were all pretty cool. Three kings. Amazing. Okay, now that was like past now. Somebody could have went to school, somebody could be thinking of school, somebody could just enroll in school. There's something about education that need to go on. And let's see, where are we? We got the knowing, so now we've got the yeah, the King of Wands. Okay. So now we have at number 17, cue the card, and that is healing. But healing was reversed. This is how healing came in. You need to experience love in all forms. Love is multifaceted. Your love will shape you or break you. A past love re enters your life, a love that deserves a second chance. Is it love or infatuation? How do you feel about yourself? Honor your body as a temple. Stop making comparisons. Make time to love and nurture yourself. Love and enjoy your uniqueness. Do what makes your heart sing. Open your heart to new loves. One of the most difficult things to do is remove a person from your heart. To let go of love when it no longer serves us is sometimes easier said than done. But there comes a time when it is necessary to release the dreams and fantasies about what was and accept the reality of what is. If a relationship is over, yet you still hold on to what is not meant to be, you risk closing yourself to new relationships. The right one may be there in front of you, but you cannot see it because your heart and head are full of thoughts of the wrong one. When the love card appears reversed, it may be suggesting that it is a time to say goodbye. However, it may also be a time to say goodbye to the negative speak that goes on in your mind. If this is the message for you, say goodbye to that voice. Tell it to hush. Tell it that you are breaking up with it and that you are no longer listening. While there might be times when the voice in your head, uh, coincidence guiding you, if the love card appears reversed, it signifies that in this circumstances, it is a pretty little voice that needs to be ignored because it is merely fear preventing you from doing what you know will make you happy. That's yeah. If we fear what we're trying to hide, it'll never come to us. We won't say nothing. Okay, the healing card was an 11 also, which is a master number. And we also have the number 17 on the healing upside down, ghost lands. Cue the card number 8, infinity. You can learn from the past and imagine a beautiful future, but you must live in the here and now. Whenever you set your sights too far ahead, you run the risk of losing your footing, for rarely do the present and future match up exactly on the enchanted map. That is your life story. The future has no substance right now. It is a place that has no grounding as of yet. You can't live there, yet you can take measured steps toward a goal or dream. These steps are important now. The same goes for nostalgia. You can look into the past wistfully and remember beautiful moments or revisit lessons learned. However, you can't live there, nor can you go back and change what was. Yesterday is gone forever. Live fully in the present. The now is the most powerful place. To put your attention, its magic reaches out in every direction further than the heart and soul can see. That friggin' was awesome. Okay. And actually, I pulled it like this, but for some unknown reason, Source had me go right to the healing upside down. We got to be careful we're not procrastinating and hovering in ghost lands. Uh yeah. So well, that was those, and we have a clarifier for the healing reversed in the ghost lands. And that is ooh, Six of Pentacles. Look how beautiful that is. Generosity, charity, community, material help, support, sharing, giving, and receiving gratitude. The Six of Pentacles represents financial harmony, charity, and generosity. It suggests that the asker has cultivated positive karma by sharing this abundance with others. This card can also indicate that there is good financial news on the way. The asker may inherit money or receive a generous gift. However, no matter how prosperity enters their life, they are encouraged to share the abundance with loved ones. That was a very interesting read. And if you put it all together and think about it, the last card was gratitude. Do we show enough gratitude? Do we realize when the goblins come in our mind? How long do we stay in ghost land? Because right now our healing is kind of not doing too good. We have, like, from what I could pick up on that reading, it's kind of like when the goblins come up, it was like a trickster, maybe in your past, or maybe you're getting rid of. But I started my gratitude journal a while back, and I feel better when I write in it. Even if it's one sentence, even if it's just I'm grateful. That okay, we got a few more and then it's gonna be done. And I hope everybody has a beautiful, magical New Year's Eve. Okay, and I might pop on New Year's Eve. Who knows what I'm doing? We got a number 30, which is a 3. And it's wish upon a star. I am made from the stuff of stars. I matter. You can do this wishcraft by either going outside on a clear night and seeing real stars, or by drawing a star on the wall with chalk, or cutting some out of cardboard and decorating them. Ask a parent if you can use blue tack to attach them to the ceiling. Choose a special star and know that you are part of a powerful universe and are made of the very element that these mighty stars are. Feel the light and joy and power and make a wish upon the star. Clap 3 times. It's done. It is done. It's done. That is a cool card. I like that. Okay. Now, okay, I'm going to go into this one and then we're going to do the star ancestors. We're going to do the golden future. And this is a 30 also. It's another, we've got some divine messages coming through. If we can understand what, when you are looking at a unicorn, okay, we are talking about imagination right now because If there is unicorns out there, we have not seen them other in books, and they could have been, I don't know, but we'll see. Spread the light of the unicorns. Unicorns can take any shape, but are often, this dang bug, but are often seen as diamond white horses with a horn of enlightenment spiraling from their third eye. They enter this universe through the Stargate of Lyra, which is overseen by Archangel Christel. In the golden fifth dimensional future, these illuminated beings will play an important part in keeping the frequency high and pure. They will circle the planet, pouring the light wherever it is needed. Every single person will be aware of their unicorn, who will always be with them, constantly touching them with wisdom, healing love, joy, and peace. These pure white beings will download spiritual information directly into people so that the new golden age can blossom and expand. During full moons, the unicorn will shower extra high frequency blessings of love, perfect health, and ascension qualities over humans and animals. At these times, they will work with healers so that deep soul healing can take place. In the golden future, wondrous unicorns will help to fully connect people to their higher selves or to their monads. This card comes to you as a gift and a blessing from the unicorns. These enlightenment ones connect to you through your casual chakra. Take a moment to visualize this center like a shimmering silver white spoon above your head. Invite a unicorn to step through it to you. Breathe deeply and open your heart, knowing that one of these magnificent spiritual beings is coming to you. Sense its presence. Decide what qualities you would like to develop as you consider this. Know that your unicorn is touching you with its horn and lighting up those qualities in your aura. Relax as this happens. Dedicate yourself as a portal of divine peace and love for the unicorns so that their pure light can constantly flow through you. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I like that a lot. And I like the rainbows around the unicorn. Okay, now we got the Star Seed Oracle, and we got two cards. Lifting the veil, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. Things aren't always as they seem. This era is one of uncovering mistruths so we can remember ancient truths. Everything is in a state of recall and realignment. Anything that isn't in harmony with the planet will not survive. This goes for society and the world at large, as well as in our own lives. If you pull this card, you're being called to energetically scan your life for things that many no longer be a vibrational match for you. You are and how you've grown. Too detrimental to the system and the ways of being that once served you and others, but no longer do. Some star seeds are here to lift the veil between the seen and unseen worlds, to shine a light on things that are inauthentic or unaligned with the survival and well-being of Earth, to stand for and protect those who don't have a voice, to look deeper and question everything that previous generations did not. Some star seeds cannot tolerate things that aren't congruent. They're here to bring society and humanity back into harmony with the planet and the creator at large. If we tolerate things in our life that aren't aligned and then take the baby steps required to bring it back into harmony, this is no easy feat, but it is so worthwhile, both individual and for the planet. What isn't congruent in your life? Question mark. How are you being called to bring it back into harmony? Question mark. So you should ask yourself those two questions on a piece of paper and see what you come up with. Take a few days and think about it. Might give you some answers. Okay, we got one more. And we got inner earth. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Inner earth, also known as Agartha, is believed to be a hidden subterranean world within the planet itself. Many ancient cultures mention it in their stone stories. It's said that some of the beings of ancient lost lands, such as Lemuria, Atlantis, and Aryavarta, went there. Hindu and Celtic lore mentioned caves and entrances to underground worlds. Tibetan Buddhists refer to the secret mystical city of Shambhala, which is thought to be located in the Himalayas. Many have searched for inner earth in the physical world, but without success. So the mysteries continue. Is it a place that exists in the physical or on another level of consciousness? There are solutions beyond what you can perceive, surprise outcomes to your problems, and solutions. Resolutions that are in the best interest of all involved. If you find yourself facing an obstacle or feeling stuck and have no idea what to do, you're being reassured that there is a way out. You'll survive this and things will work out. If you're stuck in a rut, do something to shake up the energy and shift your thinking. Try something you wouldn't normally do. Soon you'll see the whole new world of solutions are available. Things that were previously beyond your focus will present themselves. Hopefully, people, signs from the universe are supporting in both expectation and unexpected ways are on their way to you. But first, you need to do something different to shift your focus so you can receive them. What can you do to shift your energy or your outlook? Question mark. Okay. That's telling me when we got Shambhala, that's telling me that we are going to get the uh, Jubilee. We are going to have the beauty of new worlds, inner earth. The veil is lifting. We do realize there is like other things. Somebody had said if they knew how much property is just in the United States alone, you could probably fit everybody in one state. There's property everywhere. And we want to blob up in one little area and make it look big. Uh, I was looking into that one time in Cleveland, Ohio. It was like, they say 27 miles long. And I'm thinking, how many people can you get in 27 miles with buildings and businesses? So I don't think the population is what they're saying it is because it just doesn't make any sense. And another thing that doesn't make any sense is the food that they're feeding us. And hopefully it's not crickets and June bugs. But yeah, the apples really don't taste right. I have this feeling they've got the 3D, the replicator boxes, and they're replicating food for us. Because think about it, it takes like 2 or 3 years for a pineapple to grow, 5 years for some asparagus. So look at your store, like Walmart. How many Walmarts? There's thousands, hundreds of them, and they all have pineapple. They all have lemons. They all have this. How can we have that much food? And there's people starving. Just something to think about because I have this feeling that our count of people that are real and not clones or body doubles or robots is probably about 30 to 35%. That's it. Everything else is a robot or clone or something. So anyway, Oh, it's going to be New Year's. I want everybody to really be safe for New Year's. Don't drink and drive. Take a designated driver. It's not that ticket is not worth it, baby. All right. I love everybody. May every step in your journey be magical. And you know what? Happy magical New Year. And just be you.